Hi guys, in my today's video I just want to explain what happens when you land at Mumbai Airport during this Covid-19 problem going on in the country. So I thought it's a good idea to explain what happens when somebody lands. So let's get started. So basically, when you land at Mumbai Airport nowadays, there are many countries which are on the ban list. Means the country which are in level 3 or more, they are already on the ban list of India. So the people, if manage to come from those countries, they will have to go through maybe a test or something. But before going into the detail, let's say when you land, you will be given 2 forms to fill. These forms you might get from the on board by the airline crew to fill in, or when you land, you will get it there as well. So you have to fill in your travel detail, flight detail, any health issue like cough, fever or anything, and your email ID, your address and contact details. So there are 2 forms, same thing you have to fill twice. Then after that there will be a queue where your temperature will be measured in that queue, and after the temperature is measured, and if they see some issue with your temperature, then they might ask you to go to another desk. I think probably when I landed, my temperature was okay, so I was coming from Japan, so Japan was not so on a red list of Government of India. And if you really want to know which countries are on the red list or kind of a ban list of India, then you can please check the list of countries mentioned in MEA briefing. I will later on post a link. So like in my case, I was coming from Japan, and Japan was not so bad and my temperature was okay, so I was just allowed to just go to straightforward to immigration. And sorry, I just forgot to mention, when you have 2 papers where you give all your details, contact, etc. So the one paper will be taken by these people when they take temperature, and the second copy you will still have, and you have to hand it over to immigration officer. As usual, immigration officer will also ask you questions, and maybe he will refer to that paper you gave to him. Please make sure that you give all the boarding pass along with that paper which have all your contact details. With the boarding pass, when you give the boarding pass, he will have exact idea which country you have been to. He is supposed to enter your address and contact detail from the paper you gave to him in the system. Maybe he will still ask you the same thing, your address and all, email, contact, and he will fill in online, and once he is satisfied, he will be allowed to go. Okay, now coming to the people who are coming from countries which are on the red list of India, and suppose the people who have high temperature or something, some issues or fever or cough or cold, I was saying just after measuring the temperature, if they find any issue, they will ask you to go to the different queue, different desk. What I was told from that desk, they will talk to you, and based on their assessment, they might send you for further check. And the hospital near airport, which is designated for this, is Kasturba Hospital. So you will go to Kasturba Hospital for check, and there, based on your condition, they can put you in isolation, or they can, to be very honest, if you go to Kasturba Hospital and you have symptoms, you might be asked for isolation in a ward, and there I was told you will get everything that you need: water, place to stay, sleep, and all daily essentials. But you have to be there. If your sample is being taken for test, you have to be there for 24 hours, because once you give the sample, it takes 24 hours to get the test result. So you may have to stay there overnight to get your sample. So please, if you are coming from abroad, be prepared, and you have the symptom, be prepared for the isolation in a hospital.